Hello, everybody. So I started this reading out, having forgotten to press play because, I'm super genius like that. And yeah, so we're just going to start from where I left off. And actually, you know what? Actually, to be honest, you guys got to miss all the boring parts. Okay. So literally, I just pulled from my deck. I pulled the cards Depression, Shunning, Unaliving, Perpetrator, ex-husband, hoping, travel, and mentoring. Okay. And so far, this is, you know what? I'm just going to pull all these cards and put them away because they don't really need to be here. I pulled these cards in order to help me sort the cards that are on the table right now. Okay. So right now we have ex-husband, hoping, travel, and mentoring together. Okay. And then I'm going to put this card here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Just to remind me, because I pulled the hoping card. I asked, okay, I said, does the hoping energy go with the ex-husband? Okay. And the card came out and it said yes. And then it said flowing easily into your life. Okay. Which I felt like was spirit saying, someone's ex-husband is hoping to get back together with them. Okay. We have the word travel also with the ex-husband, and we have the word mentoring also with the ex-husband. Okay. We have unaliving and perpetrator. Okay. So someone wants to unalive someone, and I'm going to keep out the card with this one as well because it says fulfilling your heart's desires, and then it has this person on here. I don't know if you can see the image very well here, but it's literally like this girl, okay, and she's staring out into space, and she looks like really obsessive, and her eyes look really black, and just looks kind of creepy, okay. And then there's like all these like glowing hearts around her, okay. So I feel like this is some sort of like obsessed, fan kind of, it could be a third part. I don't know who this energy is, okay, but it's just the image creeps me out, and I feel like it's applicable, so I'm just gonna leave it there, okay. Then we got this shunning energy, and I don't know what that's all about. And we got this depression energy, and I don't know what that's all about, okay. So moving on, I'm just going to, because I always say a prayer at the beginning of my reads, because you guys are just joining me now, I'm going to say the prayer again, just so you guys, have the benefit of being part of my prayer, okay? Deep breaths. O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, so this is the energy we have right now. We have depression, we have shunning, we have unaliving and perpetrator together, okay? And then we have ex-husband hoping, and then we have travel and mentoring, okay? So take that as it resonates for you guys, okay? If you absolutely have no hope in hell of, getting back together with your ex, or you just think that that's an absolutely disgusting thought, don't come for me in the comments, okay? I'm feeling the same way as you guys do, all right? So let's just see where the reading takes us, and then if you really, really need to bitch, um, just letting you know, if the reading is like, oh, you're going to get back together with your ex, if you really feel that's not you, then this reading isn't for you, okay? So There really is no need to be coming for me in the comments, because I know whenever you mention someone's ex, people just go absolutely mental. And I get it 100%. Okay, I do 100%. I understand. God knows. But yeah, just don't come for me, okay? My sensitiveness, I don't know if I can handle it. Well, no, I can, but still. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to do some overall energies. Let's do some overall energies, okay? So we have this shunning energy and this depression energy over here. No, 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 no. Let's do my animal deck and see what we get. Okay, here we go. Angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light, please guide this reading, my thoughts, and my sight, so my messages find all who need them tonight. Let the messages guide them to do what is right, and block anything that is not of the light. In the name of Yahuwah, I pray. It is done. It is done. It is done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just a couple of cards, please, Spirit. I don't want a big pile of them. Just a couple of cards, please, Spirit. Tell me about the energies that we are reading tonight, Spirit. Tell me about the energies we are reading tonight, okay? So we have this, okay. We have a pig in reverse. Okay, so we have someone who's very, very clean, but someone who runs away from their problems. Okay, so someone who is very clean, but runs away from their problems. Interesting, okay. Okay. Sorry, we have the pig in reverse, and then we have the roadrunner. The roadrunner and the pig. The roadrunner is kind of karmic because they don't like taking responsibility for their actions. They're not one for sticking around for accountability, and they definitely run away from their problems, okay? The pig is rather intelligent, but also a slob when it's in the upright, okay? When it's in the reverse, this is someone who is, you know, they may be very clean, but they're not the brightest bulb in the closet. You know what I mean? Again, it depends on context, okay? So if it comes out with a bunch of positive cards, then it's just someone who is very clean, okay? When it comes out with a negative card, then it's someone who's clean, but not very bright, okay? And I don't necessarily mean they're dumb, just someone who maybe isn't, maybe they're not very well educated. Maybe they have some sort of learning disability. Maybe they are really good in one area and really, really bad in another. Do you know what I mean? So again, take it where it resonates for you guys, okay? Maybe it's just speaking about them not being smart when it comes to dealing with their problems or their issues. Okay. Can I get some more energy on the people we are reading tonight, Spirit? Can I get some more energy on who we are reading in tonight's reading? Okay, now we have this enemy masquerading as a friend energy. Oh, and right behind it, the skunk. Or sorry, the squirrel. So we have this hoarding energy, not wanting to let go of something or someone, okay? Holding on to stuff, holding on to possessions, holding on to people, holding on to things, holding on to emotions, holding on to, resentments or, I don't know, issues, trauma maybe. Could be anything really, okay? And the skunk is someone who looks really sweet and kind and inviting, but then they attack you, okay? So I feel like that's probably this perpetrator's energy here, okay? Okay. We just had murder at the bottom of the deck because we had the crow in reverse. Interesting. Okay, Spirit, can I get some more energy on who we are reading for tonight, please? So we've already established that the ex-husband is neither the perpetrator nor the target of this unaliving, okay? This perpetrator is on their own. So this perpetrator, I don't know what is going on with the situation. Okay, so we have the grasshopper in reverse. So this is someone who's very irresponsible, who doesn't plan for the future. And then we have the peacock, okay? So because of the fact that the peacock came sandwiched in between the grasshopper in reverse and the dolphin in reverse, we're sort of taking the negative aspects of the peacock card, which are vanity, which is vanity and shallowness, okay? So someone here is very shallow and very vain. And we don't need these cards here either because we already know that they don't belong there. So that's fine. We know they don't belong to those energies. So let's put this over here. Okay, so we have someone who's very shallow, very vain. Someone who is, again, with this lack of intelligence energy, because we have the dolphin in reverse, and the dolphin represents communication and intelligence and psychic abilities, okay? And then, but the dolphin in reverse represents addictions, okay? So this person could have some serious addiction issues. Simply because dolphins are one of the very few animals in the animal kingdom that actually go out of their way to get inebriated, which I think is freaking hilarious. Okay, now these two energies came out on their own. I don't know if they go with all of these other energies. Okay, this is someone who is very, very clean, but also runs away from their problems, lacks accountability. You know what? Probably. Let's just put all these over here. Keep all the negative stuff together. Okay, so we have someone who lacks accountability. We have someone who may be actually kind of neat and tidy as far as their house is concerned. Maybe they have like control issues or some shit. I don't know. But they are pretty neat and tidy for someone who has all these other negative energies. But then, see, and this is again why I feel like this might be a separate entity, okay? Because right after that, we got the skunk and the squirrel out together. And the squirrel is all about hoarding, okay? Hoarding. So, you know what a hoarder's house looks like, right? But then it could just be hoarding, hoarding in the sense that they're holding on to things and not wanting to let go of things, okay? So, not wanting to let go of emotional trauma, not wanting to let go of people, places, or things, you know, like it doesn't necessarily mean a slob, okay? This is definitely a friend posing, or an enemy posing as a friend, someone who will attack you, okay? And then these energies came out on their own. So again, we could have 3 different people here. This could all represent one person. Take it as it resonates for your situation. Okay, do we have anything else coming out today, Spirit? Anything else? Let's do some spinnies. Oh my good, and there we go. We got it. All right. Okay, Spirit, do we have any other energies for today's reading? Any other energies for today's reading, Spirits? Anything else? Any other any other energies for today's reading, Spirit? Almost forgot the word energy for a second there. All right, here we go. Come on, Spirit. Any more energies for today's reading? We have duck in reverse. So this is someone who, when they're having problems, everybody knows about it. They don't hide. They don't hide it. This might be someone who is very sort of explosive, or even like, kind of whiny. Very woe is me. They want everybody to know when they're upset because they like the attention, that kind of thing. Okay. Anything else, spirits? Hold on a second. We have the jellyfish, but the jellyfish is in reverse, and we have the lanternfish, and the lanternfish is also in reverse. Okay, so these are my fire signs here. These are both fire and water, but I lean them more on the fire side because they have more to do with electricity. So the jellyfish in the upright is someone who stings everyone they meet. Okay, so the jellyfish in reverse is someone who spreads light on everyone they meet. Okay, the lanternfish in the upright is all about a trap being set. Okay, the lanternfish in the reverse is someone who has escaped a trap or hasn't fallen into some sort of trap. Okay, so the jellyfish again in the reverse is light worker energy. This is someone who spreads light wherever they go. All right, someone who affects everyone they meet, but in a positive way as opposed to a negative way. Okay, finally some good energy up in this joint. Hey, all right, so let's see. What else are we dealing with today, Spirit? What else are we dealing with today, spirits? Any other overall energies for today, spirits? We have the chameleon in the upright, someone who gets along with everyone. And then we have the butterfly. This is someone who's gone through an ascension process, a light worker, an earth angel, that kind of thing. Okay, so we're dealing with some very good energy here, and we're dealing with some very bad energy here. And then this one's kind of mediocre, kind of. This is someone who's, I don't know. Again, I don't know if all these energies are joined together. I don't know what belongs to who. This could be 3 separate energies because they all came out separately. Possibly even 4 because of this energy here that came out all by itself. Or it could sort of all be a mixture. Who knows? Okay. Let's see if I can get it all laid out so everyone can see everybody. Yeah, I know. I don't think that's going to happen. So what I'll do is I'll just do this. Here we go. I'll do one of these and one of these. There we go. That works. Close enough. Okay. So we have Lightworker on the table. That's really good. They haven't fallen into some kind of a trap. Okay. And this is someone who gets along. You know what? I'm just going to put this in the order they came out. So someone who gets along very well in any environment. They're very, very adaptable. This is someone who can handle change surprisingly well. Okay. They like change. They don't mind change. This is the kind of person who might even get bored if things stay the same for too long. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and they sort of, this is the kind of person that can kind of get along with everybody. Do you know what I mean? They can blend into any crowd. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the penguin. Oh, the penguin. Penguin's all about loyalty, mating for life, and a love language of gift buying. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put these away. We have our good energies out here. We have our bad energies out here. Let's see where it takes us. Now, I think because we have this ex-husband hoping energy, I'm going to pull from the love deck Let's see what the love deck has to say about what's going on today, Spirit. What we are reading for today. So, Spirit, can you tell us about this ex-husband energy, please? What is going on with this ex-husband, please? What is going on? Ooh, no. Interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrive, text, call, email, hovering, and then we have self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Okay, so this person has hope. He wants to come back in and he wants to talk to you. Oh, okay. So what I just got is, okay. So this ex-husband of yours, thinks very highly of you. And this ex-husband of yours looks at you almost as if you are a mentor. They want you to sort of be their mentor. They want you to, for lack of a better way of putting it, to fix them. They feel like, I don't even know if it's that they want you to fix them or if they feel like being with you would fix all of their problems. But there's something to do with you being almost like a mentor to this person. They admire you, they look up to you, they think, oh, this is someone who always makes the right decisions, this is someone who always does the right thing. Okay, at least compared to them. Okay, because we have a narcissist here. Self-absorbed narcissist. Okay, so compared to them, maybe you are someone who doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Although I have to say, nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. God knows I make mistakes all the time. My mouth gets me into more trouble than I think anything else. Although it is getting better, I do learn my lessons at the end of the day. Although whether or not, people accept that is a different friggin' story. I tells you what. But I'm good at least I'm good at realizing when I make a mistake, and I always apologize for it. And I do my best to not repeat my mistakes, although I have, I think, several times in the past repeated my mistakes. But I think that's, everybody does that. I don't think anybody goes through life completely flawless in their attempts at um, bettering themselves, I suppose you could say. Okay, so we have this ex-husband energy who's hoping to come back in. They may be wanting to talk to you. They may be wanting to, I don't know. I just get this energy like this person really, really, really wants. It's not even that they want. I feel like they think that if they get back together with you, it will solve all their problems. That they really liked how you made them feel about themselves. Put it that way. You may have been one of those kind of people where you were very complimentary, very, well, you're very good looking and you're very sweet and you're very, like, you might have been one of those kind of people. Okay. And they need, they need a new, they need a new source. They need someone to feed off of, is what I'm getting. Like, they don't have anyone in their life telling them how great they are all the time anymore. And if you know anything about narcissists, they very much require that. They very much require someone in their life to constantly feed their ego. Okay. Um, So this person might be alone. They may have been single for a while, which is probably why they're thinking about you, because they may be, um, sort of reminiscing. Okay. They might be in this sort of reminiscent kind of energy. All right. Oh, look at that. Bottom of the deck. Separation. You may be separated from this person. Missing you, thinking about you, yearning. Yeah, exactly what I just said. Yearning, unsure of the future. Yeah. This person, I feel like they think that you will solve all the problems. Like, hey, this is a pretty stand-up person. I love this person. They were really good to me. Maybe they treated you like crap. Maybe they're realizing the error of their ways. But at the same time, this person is a narcissist. Okay? And from everything I've gathered about narcissists, there's really no curing a narcissist. It's not going to get any better if you get back together with this person. It might for them, but it certainly won't for you. Okay? So yeah. Moving on. Now, we have this unaliving perpetrator. Someone is wanting to unalive someone else. So let's see who, you know what, I'm just going to ask straight up. If this, okay. Angels, ancestors, and spirits are the highest white light. Does this perpetrator want to unalive our collective here, this positive energy person here? Okay, does this perpetrator want to unalive the collective spirits? Does this perpetrator want to unalive the collective spirits? I'm hearing yes, but let's go through and see what we get on the cards first. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Okay, no. All right, Spirit, just one or two cards, please. And I need them both to say the same thing, okay? I need a yes or a no. Does this perpetrator... Okay. Oh, we got a little potato bug here. What are you covered in? Goodness gracious. Okay, come here, little potato bug guy. Come here. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's rolled into his little ball now. All right, here. Let's put you over here. There you go. Have at her, Haas. Get back to you later. Okay, so this person does not wish to unalive you. It says no. Starved for attention, empty promises voided. Starved for attention, empty promises, and the word voided. Okay. So they don't want to unalive you. So I don't understand what's happening here. Spirit. Okay. This perpetrator, good Lord. Does this perpetrator want to unalive themselves? Spirits. Does this perpetrator want to unalive themselves? Spirits. Does this perpetrator want to unalive themselves? Spirits. No. Okay. So they don't want to unalive the ex-husband. They don't want to unalive this chosen one. And they don't want to unalive themselves. Well, who the heck do they want to unalive then? What in the heck is going on? Okay. Okay, I am seriously confused. I don't know about you guys, but I am seriously confused. Oh, you know what? Is this perpetrator going to pass away? Is that what that is all about? Is this perpetrator going to pass away, spirits? Is this perpetrator going to pass away, spirits? Or these perpetrators, as it were? Are they going to pass away, spirits? Okay. Again, we got the word no. On pins and needles, rough patch being stuck. No. Well, what in the hell? They don't want to unalive anybody. They don't want to unalive themselves. They're not going to pass away. I don't understand. Well, then why is that energy with them? I do not understand. Okay. So they don't want to unalive the husband. They don't want to unalive the collective. Does someone want to unalive this perpetrator? Okay, I just heard a very loud yes in my ear. Okay, all right, that makes more sense. Okay. Good Lord Almighty. Someone wants to unalive the perpetrator. Okay, who? Okay, we've already established the perpetrator isn't the ex-husband. Okay, it's not this person either. So it's got to be someone in this group over here. Whoever these people are here. I'm just going to put this over here, actually. So someone in this energy over here is a perpetrator, and someone else in this energy over here wants to eliminate this perpetrator. Okay, freaking fracking. Good Lord Almighty. This is really getting confusing, guys. I'm just going to put these away because we already have the yeses and we know what it means. So that can go away. Get that out of the way. Actually, I guess I'll put that back up here then. All right, guys. All right. Sorry. Bear with me here while I try and figure out what the hell is going on in this reading. Okay. So someone wants to unalive this perpetrator. What was this? Like, I don't get what this perpetrator was doing. Okay, you know what? I think it's time to start pulling some tarot. I am going to put these energies up here. Actually, I think I'll just do like that. And then we will do this and this. All right. I'm hearing they gave up. Because I was like wondering, I literally was thinking that maybe the next question I should ask is, did they intend to unalive someone in the past? And then I heard they gave up. They gave up. So now someone in this group wants to unalive them because they didn't succeed, maybe? I'm hearing yes and no. So it's not just because they didn't succeed, it's because they did it to the wrong person? Yes, okay. Okay, so this person set their sights on the wrong target. I'm getting yes. Okay. Okay. So the group that this person was working with is pissed off because they went after someone they shouldn't have gone after in the first place. And the group is pissed off at them. So maybe they told some kind of lie about this person. And this group was like, okay, we'll back you up. This sounds like, an absolutely horrible person. And then come to find out whatever they said about this person was a lie, something like that. Okay. And so now they're like, so you wanted us to kill this person over that? Because you said it was this. And, we found out that that wasn't even true. So what the hell? Like, I'm getting a yes. Okay. So, okay. All right. So we have some sort of clue as to what's going on. Okay. So someone in this energy wanted to unalive this energy here. I don't know what this ex-husband has to do with all of this. But he's wanting to get back together with you. Was the ex-husband, you know what, I'm just going to ask, Spirit, was the ex-husband involved with this group at any point in time? Was this ex-husband involved with this negative energy at any point in time? Was this ex-husband involved with this negative energy? We have no and no. Okay. So it's just a coincidence that this is coming out. Or we could have more than one story going on. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. So this ex-husband was not involved with these people. Okay. This ex-husband is just a narcissist on their own. Someone just has a lot of really shitty luck. Lord. You know what, though? I mean, if you're a light worker, yeah, for sure. I get it. That's what happens with light workers. They're light. Stirs up the demons inside other people, and it really, really pisses off other people's demons, brings them out, makes them angry. Makes them angry. Okay, so stay away from the ex-husband. Now, as far as this energy over here is concerned, these people, someone in this energy wanted you gone. Okay, but they gave up. They didn't succeed, and they gave up. Okay, and now someone else in this energy over here is now targeting them instead. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. All right, so we've established our sort of outline of what's happening here. Oh, Lord Almighty. Okay, so let's pull out some tarot on this, some moon oracle cards, and we figure out what's going on here. Oh, Lord Almighty, that was complicated. How long did that take? 38 minutes. Oh, Lord. Sorry, guys. I guess it's probably a good thing you missed out on the beginning part, because that took a little bit too. It's the problem when I pull my deck, is trying to figure out what goes with what can sometimes be a bit complicated. Good Lord. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm really trying not to yawn when I'm doing readings, because I know that yawning is contagious, and I hate doing that to you guys. So my apologies. I was trying to stave that off as long as I could, but it came out, unfortunately. Okay, Spirit, can I get some more energy on this unaliving perpetrator storyline? What is going on here? I think we've established the ex-husband thing already, okay? Someone's narcissistic ex that they're separated from, okay, wants to come back in. This person is a narcissist. They have high hopes. The answer is no. So now we're moving on to this energy over here. So tell me more about this energy. I got reality, clarity, sobriety, poor choices, lack of choice, opportunities, or options. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. So someone is having to face the consequences of their actions. They're having to face the reality of what they did or what they didn't do. Someone feels like they don't have a choice in this matter. They don't have a choice. They're out of options. A lack of choices, a lack of options or opportunities. Yeah, this person doesn't have a choice. So someone, either the person who wants to unalive this person, or the people, or the person who is being targeted themselves, neither one of them feel like they have a whole lot of options. Okay. I have the bottom of the deck as the devil. And what did I say about addictions, right? And interesting, it says addiction, depression. Okay, so we have depression here. Ego, secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency, bondage, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, violence, and assault. So I feel like that's confirmation. This person definitely wanted to, he wanted to kill you. He wanted to kill someone. Or yeah, he wanted to kill you. That's right too. He wanted to kill this lightworker energy, but he gave up. Now we have discontentment, apathy, stagnation, negative patterns of detachment, sadness, loss, and grief, abandonment, guilt, remorse, trauma, unwelcome change, focusing on the negative emotions, isolation, and loneliness. Oh, Lord Almighty. So this person, it's this perpetrator who's going through this depression and shutting out. Oh, I should have asked. Why didn't I ask that? Well, anyways, so this perpetrator is possibly going through this depression and shunning energy because this group has turned against them and now they are the target instead of you. Okay? Spirit, can you tell us more about this group or these people that want to unalive this perpetrator? Can you give us some clarity on them? Can you give us some clarity on this group that are now targeting the would-be perpetrator of our collective spirits? Can you give us some energy, some clarification on what this group is all about? Who is this group? Oh, good Lord. Sorry, guys. Oh, Lord, I'm so sorry. I don't have long to do this reading either. This is going... I just got the power running low message on my phone. Okay, so someone that was targeting you is now the target, okay? They were wanting to unalive you, but they couldn't or they didn't. And this group is mad at them either because they targeted the wrong one or because they were unable to do it, or both. We have seizing opportunities. We have resisting change, averting disaster, delaying the inevitable. We have shattered dreams, nightmares, unhappiness, lack of money. Okay, so I asked for them to describe this group. Tell us about this energy. We have lack of money. So they may have been doing it for money, but they didn't get paid, or they at least didn't get what they were investing their money into. We have nightmares coming true, misery, unhappiness, devastation. We have resisting change, delaying the inevitable. Okay. And then we have seizing opportunities, motivation, and enthusiasm. So they really, I'm hearing changing strategies. So they, for some reason, they were wanting to unalive someone for either for money, or they were, maybe this person was like saying, you know, I'll pay you if you help me out with this, but they didn't get paid. Okay. Um, yeah, and maybe in order to avoid some sort of, I'm getting occult energy here. I'm getting karmic avoidance or something, or sacrifice. I just heard sacrifice. Okay. All right. I think I'm getting it now. All right. So they wanted to sacrifice you to this whatever cult, organization, order, whatever you want to call it. Okay. They were wanting to sacrifice you in exchange for, I don't know, money, fame, who knows. Okay. Whatever. Clout. I have no idea. But they were unable to do it. And the cult found out they were unable to do it, and then they found out why, because they tried to fuck with an ascended master, someone who is going through an ascension process, a chosen one, a light worker, earth angel, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And they were like, oh, you can't do that. Either you succeed with that or you don't even fucking try. And they were pissed that this person even tried, because you were so well protected, they were unable to do it. And now they know that they're facing karma, which is what this karma avoidance, trying to avoid loss and tragedy, is all about. Because now they're like, okay, well, now we've gone ahead and pissed off the entity that we were going to sacrifice this person to, and the only way to appease them is to give them their sacrifice. So now they're like, well, now you become the sacrifice, right? Okay. Lord Almighty. All right. So they were wanting to sacrifice you either just because, like I said, they wanted clout, they wanted into this group, and this group, maybe they convinced this group somehow that they could do this. And I don't think anyone really researched you very much. I don't think they looked into, I don't think they bothered going, oh, we better vet this person and make sure this is the kind of person we want to go after, because I feel like this person was like, oh, this person is this, they're that, they're the other. Maybe they were talking shit about you or whatever. And they convinced this group that you were like, good to go for. And then they found out not only that they were unsuccessful, but they went after a chosen one. And they're like, oh, you really fucked us now. Like, now not only do we have karma to pay, but this freaking entity is going to come after us. And so now they're going to, you know, they're going to try and sacrifice this perpetrator in order to appease this entity. And somehow escape karma or something, or I don't know. I feel like they think that this is going to help circumvent some of their karma or balance it out somewhat. I think they know they're still going to have to go through karma. I think they're already going through it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be so adamant and enthusiastic about taking this one out. Oh, Lord. All right. Okay. So that explains the shunning, the depression. Okay. All right. So we know what's happening. Now we just need to find out who it's happening to. So I'm going to do a very quick ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Okay, guys? Because, like I said, my power is running low. I just looked up at the clock and saw 5005. Okay. So check out that angel number and see what it says, because it might have a message for you in there. Okay. I'll look it up after the reading if I remember, and I will post it on my timeline, my community page. Okay, so the numbers we have so far are 12, 15, and 16. So someone could be born in December. We have the 12th, the 15th, and the 16th of a month someone could be born on, okay? All right, let's get into it. We got to make this quick. I did get that notification. So if this video cuts off, my apologies. I will try to anything that is left out of the video, I will write a summation of it on my community page. Okay. Again, I just looked up and saw 555. I saw 50555. Okay. Or 5055. So big changes are coming. I know what 555 means. Big changes are coming. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here, guys. Okay, we have the letter L, we have the letter D, we have the number 4. Someone could be born in the month of April. They can be born on April 12th, 15th, or 16th. Someone could be born in May. We have May 4th, 12th, 15th, or 16th. We have the month of August. Someone could be born on the 4th, 5th, 12th, 15th, or 16th of August. We have 0. So someone could be born in 1980, 84, 85. Someone could be born in 1988. Someone could be born in 1940, 1950. Oh, we have 40. Someone could be born in 1941, 1948, 1945. Someone could be born on the 14th, 15th, or 10th of a month. Someone could also be born in October. We have the 9th, so someone could be born on the 19th of a month. There's my birthday, October 19th. We have 31, so someone could be born on the 31st of a month. Another 1, someone could be born in November. Oops, another 2. Okay, hold on, let me see. Let me just get through this. Okay, so we have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 8, 9, and 0. Okie dokie pokey. So we already have the 12 there, so we'll just put those behind so we don't get confused. Okay, so someone could be born in January, February, March, April, May. Someone could be born in August, September, October, or November, or December. We pretty much have all of them except for June and July. Oops, that goes over here. Someone could be born on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 18th, 19th, or 16th of a month. Someone could also be born on the 20th, the 21st, the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th, the 28th, or 29th of a month. Someone could also be born on the 30th of a month or the 31st of a month. take those numbers as they resonate. Someone could be born on, someone could be born in the 80s. We have 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 88, 89. We have someone could be born in the 90s. We have 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 98. And that's it. Okay. Someone could be born in the 50s. We have 51, 52, 53, 54, 58, 59. Someone could be born in the 40s. We have 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 48, or 49. I suppose someone could be born in the 30s. Okay, we have 31, 32, 34, 35, 38, 39, and 1930. I think I said that already, but just in case. Okay, someone in this energy could be, let me see, we have 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 28, 29. We have 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 38, or 39. We have 40, 41, 42, 45, 48, or 49. We have 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 58, or 59. And then we have 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, or 89. Okay. We also have 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, or 98, I suppose. Again, those numbers, that could be ages of someone right now, or those ages could be significant. Those years could be birth years. They also just could be significant years. Okay. So take those numbers as they resonate for you. Now, let's move forward here and look at our letters. So I'm seeing the name Nicole or Nico. I'm seeing the name Monica. I'm getting mom. Someone's mom could be involved in this situation. I'm getting GM. Someone could drive a GM car, General Motors. I'm hearing General Mills. Someone could work for like a, I don't know, a cereal company or something, or maybe someone works in a mill of some kind. Okay. I'm getting Chicago energy. I'm getting the name Charlene or Cheryl. Charlie. I'm getting Mongolia. I'm getting Chong, the name Chong, or Hong Kong could be significant. I'm getting the name Gruel, or getting the word gruel, like may I have, please sir, may I have some more gruel? I think it just says, please sir, may I have some more, but anyway. I'm getting something about frizz or frizzle or something frizzle or frazzle. Someone may be frazzled in this energy. I'm hearing Robert Munch. Okay, so the name Rob could be significant, or Robert. Nelson. I'm getting Nelson Muntz. So the name Nelson could be significant. That could be someone's first, middle, or last name. Or the name Muntz could be significant. Getting China or Chinos could be significant. Like, I think Chinos are they're kind of pant, or are they kind of shoe? I can't remember. I think they're kind of pant, actually. Getting Holly or Holland could be significant. Okay. I'm getting Ulysses S. Grant. Okay. So the name Ulysses could be significant. The name Grant could be significant. Someone's name could begin with an S, first, middle, or last initial. I'm getting con, see, like some sort of a con was going on, a con artist, or someone was trying to con someone into something. Again, with that, didn't walk into a trap or escape some sort of a trap energy, could be significant, okay? Luna, the name Luna could be significant, or something about Uno could be significant, okay? Maybe you're playing Uno tonight. The name Ron could be significant, Ron or Ronald. Don or Donald could be significant. Dominic could be significant. The Dominican Republic could be significant, or someone in this energy could be a Republican, okay? I'm getting droll, Droll, so someone in this energy could be a bit of a clown, okay? A jokester, class clown, that kind of thing, okay? I'm getting chum bucket, okay? So someone was after someone's secrets, okay? There was something, I don't know, someone had something special that someone wanted to steal from them, okay? I'm getting comical comedian, okay? Someone in this energy fancies themselves a comedian, or maybe someone in this energy is an actual comedian, or maybe they just really, really like comedy. Maybe someone was watching a lot of comedy today. I know I'm a huge comedy buff. I've seen damn near every stand-up there is in existence. I have a very hard time finding new ones that I haven't already seen. I just love stand-up. I love it. Let me see. GMC, I'm seeing again. Someone could drive a truck. I'm seeing Chevy, okay. I'm getting chum. Hearing Chumley, like from that show, what's it called again? You know, when you go in and you swap stuff. Anyway, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Okay, something about lizards could be significant, or lesbian. Someone in this energy could be a lesbian, okay. I'm getting hunter. Hunter, someone's name could be Hunter, or someone in this energy could be a hunter, okay. Maybe they hunt like for game, in the fall or whatever. I don't know. My grandfather was a hunter. He used to hunt deer, and fowl. And he had a lot of what do you call it? Those tails that they collect and they keep them on the walls, and all kinds of skins everywhere. And it's funny, actually. My sister had gone up to my other sister's property up north, and they were taking a walk down the property because they were going to the fishing hole, and there's this old dilapidated house on the property, and it used to be like a hunting cabin, and um, my uh, my nephews, they wanted to go in and explore it, and he comes home with all these cassette tapes in an old player's tobacco can, okay. He says, Auntie Shannon, look at all of the ancient artifacts we found. And they were fucking tapes. Ancient artifacts, you little shit. I just about smacked him when he said that. Ancient artifacts. My childhood, you little dingus. But anyway, something about Freud could be significant, okay? Someone in this energy could be like studying psychology, or maybe they made make a lot of Freudian slips, okay? They may have let something spell out that they shouldn't have, or something like that. I'm getting chronic, okay? Someone in this energy could be a chronic. They smoke a lot of pot, or someone could have some sort of a chronic illness, okay? I'm getting found, Found, found. something about a found or a foundling. Foundling is like a child, a small child who was found or something, or a lost child. I don't know, something about a lost child could be significant. Um, something about a hound dog. Someone could be someone, they could have been known as a hound, back in the day. This could have been someone who, slept around a lot, okay? Or someone could literally have a pet hound, okay? My dog is actually a hound mix. She's a beagle uh, treeing walker hound. We have foul, someone foul. And I'm hearing like someone call, like an umpire going, foul ball. Like someone did something they shouldn't have done, something that was out of bounds, out of order. They really did something they shouldn't have done. Something could be significant about them, about Monday. Okay, something about Monday could be significant. I'm getting Charlotte. The name Charlotte could be significant, or like Charlotte, the place, could be significant. I'm getting North Carolina could be significant. Cincinnati could be significant. Something about London could be significant. Something about Chrome, maybe something like a head, maybe someone's like head, what are they called? Oh my God, hubcaps. So maybe someone's getting new chrome hubcaps or something like that on their car. Something to do with chrome is significant, okay? I'm getting the name Michelle. I'm getting Mount St. Helen. I'm getting France. I'm getting funeral. Oh no. Someone could be going to a funeral soon. Good Lord. Okay. I'm getting chili. Something could be significant about chili, like the place, or maybe someone made chili for dinner tonight. Something could be significant about LSD. Okay, someone could be, like I said, a really hardcore addict of some kind. Or maybe they take like some sort of drug that really puts them in that same space as LSD. I don't even know if LSD is available anymore. I know it was like an old school drug. I'm getting something about Faisal or Faisal or something like that, okay? I'm getting something about the slums, or someone's in a slump, or a slumlord could be significant. I'm getting something about a house, okay? I'm getting something about hours. I'm hearing the hour is nigh. So it's time for something. It's time for something. The hour is nigh. The hour is upon us. Okay. I'm getting suffrage, okay? Women's suffrage. So something about voting, women's vote, or something like that could be significant, or a woman's right, or something like that. Something about women's rights, or a woman's rights being violated, okay, in some way, or a woman standing up for her rights could be significant, okay? I'm getting Moulin Rouge could be